President John Dramani Mahama has underscored the need for Ghana to confront the underlying drivers of conflict, stressing that sustainable peace is closely linked to economic inclusion, youth opportunity, and responsible governance. Speaking today at the presidency during a courtesy call by the National Peace Council, President Mahama said efforts to prevent conflict must begin with improving the living conditions of citizens. The president highlighted recent signs of economic recovery, crediting months of fiscal stabilisation measures taken under his administration. President expressed optimism that inflation could drop even further by year end.
We must go back to the root causes of conflict, and that includes economic exclusion, lack of opportunity for young people, and so many other things. And so government to bear some responsibility to ensure that we manage the economy properly so that we're creating opportunities for people to be able to earn an income to be able to look for after themselves. And that's why our focus has been on stabilizing the economy in the last 11 months. And thanks to God, we are seeing some light at the end of the tunnel. The economy is appearing stable. We've been upgraded in terms of our credit rating, and inflation has come down to single digits. We're expecting that by the end of the year, it will come below 6% if possible. The CD has appreciated in value, and cost of living has slowed down. The increase in cost of living has slowed down. Prices of food on the market have, reduced. Actually, the cause for the reducing inflation is the food basket. The abatement of increase of prices in the food basket is what is affecting the general downward trend of inflation. And so if we should not take our eyes off the ball, we must continue to look at that. We're implementing the big push, and we're investing a lot of money, especially in the road sector. And contractors who were sitting with workers laid off suddenly are hiring again. And so they're hiring civil engineers, technicians, machine operators, and steel benders, masons, carpenters, electricians, plumbers. And so it's going to create a multiplier effect on the economy.
President Mahama raised fresh concerns about escalating insecurity in the Sahel region, warning that the development in Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger pose direct risk to Ghana's northern borders.
And so, aside from that, we have the issue of the Sahel. It continues to be a major problem. Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger. And these are our northern neighbors. And so we need to keep an eye on what happens there. Incidentally, the violent extremism and the jihadists and whatever is happening there is just on the border where we have the difficulty with the Boko affair. And so it makes us vulnerable, when you have a conflict or crisis in an area that is so sensitive, in terms of our security of our national territory. And that is why it is important for us to, try and get a handle on the Boko issue as quickly as possible. I want to express my appreciation to the Otumfuo for the role that he has played. We came into office and the previous government informed me that they had asked Otumfuo to mediate. And so when I met him, he confirmed that yes, he had been asked to mediate in the conflict. And so we said, okay, we'll give opportunity for that mediation to take place. So we've been managing the crisis, sporadic killings here and there, waiting for the outcome of the mediation process. Happily, the Otumfuo has signaled to me that on the 16th he would come here to the presidency. I'll invite you, the National Peace Council. I invite the Executive Committee of the House of Chiefs, and then other, recognized bodies, religious leaders, and we will receive the mediation report together.